everyone. I was out and about today and using a quick poppable carry for running some errands, and it made me think that I should share this quick poppable carry with you. So what I am going to show you today is going to be a quick carry that you can do while you're out running errands. And you can put it on before you even leave the house and just kind of leave it on as you drive in the car, and then as you get baby out, just kind of pop them in and out of the carry. And it's pretty overall pretty easy to do, to readjust back and forth. So earlier today I was using a size 5, but it sort of had longer tails. A 5 is my base -1. So I'm actually going to do a base -2 for the carry that I'm going to demo for you right now. And it's usually called a front cross carry with a ring. On occasion you also see it referred to as a crankaroo. It's got a couple other little names. So what you're going to need is a single sling ring, and you're going to find the middle of your wrap, usually marked with a middle marker, but this particular wrap doesn't have a middle marker. So I'm just going to hold my hand where that middle of the wrap falls. My baby falling off the couch here. And with the other hand, I'm just going to pull the wrap through. So it's going to land about there. So now I've got it in the middle of my wrap, so my tails are even. And what I am going to do from here is I'm going to kind of flare out tail to tail. So I'm going to find one edge. Here we go. So I've got my edge. I'm going to find my edge and just kind of work it like you would sort of a sling ring or a ring sling. Sorry. And make sure that each sort of tail is side to side so you can find it a little bit easier in a few minutes. So from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on over my head. So I'm bend down and I'm just going to drop it behind me. And as I turn around, I'm just going to lower it about to the small of my back. So I've got it about to here, you can kind of see. And the front, so what I'm going to do is try to find front rail, bottom rail, and spread out. Front rail, bottom rail. I look like I'm mostly straight. If you do get it kind of twisted, it's not a huge deal as you're sort of practicing, but what will end up happening is it can get a little bit uncomfortable after a while. So if you can keep it straight, it definitely helps out. So from there, I am going to just kind of cross my rails, and I'm just going to tuck one kind of in my legs in the front to just sort of hold it in place for a minute so I can work with this one. I'm going to do a little bit of gathering here, and I'm going to reach behind me, and here's where kind of the important part comes in. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got my ring, and I'm going to take my tail and I'm going to flip it up and then through, because you want the tension of the wrap to be held by doing that sort of crisscross. So I'm going to go ahead and reach around with my hand and do the other side. Gather up my tails, and I'm going to again hold down, and then I'm going to flip it up and tuck it through. So it's going to go over the ring, through the ring, and come out the bottom. So you can see how the crosses sort of fall now. So from there, this is how you're going to be when you are getting into your car. You can pull and make a little bit of room for the baby. So you just have these cross straps, and really the carry is sort of self-explanatory from there. You're going to find your innermost rail, drop baby in with one leg coming out this side, drop baby in, leg coming out that side, and we're just going to spread out our rails. So I'll see if Mona will let me do it real quick so I can show you the little adjustments here. Can I have this for a minute? Oops. I'll give it back to you just 1 second, okay? Okay. So, once again, find inner rail and drop baby's foot into that inner rail. I'm going to switch her over to the other side, and I'm going to drop her foot through that other side. So now that I have that part done, you can see there's that crisscross going underneath her legs, so she's not going to go anywhere through the bottom. And then it's just a matter of sort of spreading everything out. So, oops, I got my rail. Twist it to the other side here. Okay, so I'm going to sort of apply some pressure to lift her up and spread. And what you're really going for is to spread knee to knee. right now. Hold on just a second, okay? So I've got the wrap spread, knee to knee on one side. Shh. Hold on, she'll give it right back. So give it back so she quits throwing a fit. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, just wait just a minute, okay? All right, so I'm going to spread. You can see how I've got the rail knee to knee up her back. And pretty much from there, depending on how much slack that you sort of need to work out, working your slack out's fairly decent as well. You are just going to kind of pull down on your rings. If you need to support baby with one hand, grab your tail, sort of pull, grab your tail, sort of pull, and that sort of helps you to work out any of that slack that you find. And you can also do rail by rail tightening as well, just by finding a rail, pulling, find your rail, pull, and so on and so forth. All right, so I got some slack right here. I'm gonna work it around. It's on this bottom rail. Let's see. All right, so I think that's got it. So there you have a crankaroo carry, or a short front right cross carry with a ring. Different ways to call it, but that is it. Hope you enjoy.
Mama.